observing this 80-kilogram light heavyweight gold medal bout. And there is the Chinese boxer, TUOHETAERBIEKE Tanglatihan. One of the 10 strong Chinese boxing team, 2 quarter-finalists, the only medalist, and here he is in the final, coming away with at least World Championship silver in this, his 6th bout of Tashkent 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, hanımlar ve mirzalar, Kazakhstan'dan Kazakhstan'dan Nurbek ORALBAY.
Making his way to the blue corner is Nurbek ORALBAY, the 22-year-old from Astana, preparing for his 5th bout of Tashkent 2023, the 5th ranked boxer in the world, the tournament number 7 seed. Coming off a terrific split decision victory over the tournament number 3 seed and 2021 Olympic bronze medalist Imam Kataev at the semi-final stage. Nurbek ORALBAY taking up residence near the blue corner. Here's his opponent, TUOHETAERBIEKE Tanglatihan.
This bout is between China and Kazakhstan. Your fight judges being representing the entire ringside from Tunisia, Estonia, Jordan, Morocco, and Serbia. And finally, your 6th official in the center of the ring by the bell, representing the IBA by way of Azerbaijan with referee Anar Babinali.
So a brisk bounce up the 3 steps by Nurbek ORALBAY. Between them, these 2 boxers have eliminated the tournament's top 4 seeds. A quite amazing run through to the gold medal bout produced by both. And that is why they are fighting for the number 1 spot in the 80-kilogram light heavyweight ranks.
Listen, my command, head up, no holding, no low blow. Check and good luck.
So we're underway in the 80-kilogram light heavyweight division, and the man wearing red, the slightly taller figure, has just helped himself to a terrific 1-2 and getting busy with a left jab to the body. That is TUOHETAERBIEKE Tanglatihan from Xinjiang in China. The man wearing blue is Nurbek ORALBAY, 22 years of age, from Astana. And as mentioned, these 2 men have eliminated the tournament's top 4 seeds between them, blowing the bracket wide open. In a division where 44 boxers started the light heavyweight tournament. Nice double left jab to the body with a scoring combination from TUOHETAERBIEKE. And these 2 men know all about one another because they met as recently as 2022 at the Al Cup in Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan, and on that occasion it was the man wearing blue who prevailed on a 3-2 split to take top spot in that multi-nations affair. Here they are having a rematch in the biggest possible contest they could engage in. Nice double right hand from ORALBAY. The rematch taking place in the gold medal bout in the light heavyweight division here at the 22nd edition of the World Championship. Left-right combination followed by a burst of punches to the body makes it 1st and 3rd boxing from ORALBAY. TUOHETAERBIEKE looking to re-establish that left jab that he started with so accurately. There it is once again, but look at the counter right hand to the body from ORALBAY. I often wonder, where does the advantage lie? A terrific 1-2 combination. The best work during that exchange landed by ORALBAY. Right hand downstairs was countered by right hand upstairs from TUOHETAERBIEKE, and then look at how he got busy with the combination. Counter left right once again from ORALBAY. And it's not quite you go, I go, but there's a terrific 2-shot cluster once again. Countered by a single right hand from TUOHETAERBIEKE. Where does the advantage lie? Is there any danger that complacency could creep in to the man who prevailed in the first encounter? Could the man who lost the first encounter be intimidated, or will he have the bit between his teeth and say, I'm going to go in search of my get back and even up the score with this guy? A nice left jab landed by ORALBAY, and then a cluster of punches between the high hug gloves of the man in red before he comes back with a two-shot combination of his own. Terrific work from both boxers. Quality in terms of skill, variety and shot selection. ORALBAY going for a 1-2 combination in the closing seconds of the round. Sporting touch of gloves between two familiar rivals. Plenty of support in the house for the boxer from China. We take a look at some of the action from that opening round. Keenly contested opening round. Started briskly by TUOHETAERBIEKE in red, but then ORALBAY began to find the range with some wonderful combinations and shots through the middle. Tight round could well be split, and in blue perhaps producing more impressive work. It's tight, at least it's tight from my perspective. What say the 5 scoring judges? So that shaven-headed figure waving the towel in the red corner. It's a 4-1 split in favor of ORALBAY. Only the judge from Tunisia preferring the work of the man in red. The shaven-headed figure just exiting the ring. That is the iconic figure of Micro Romero from Cuba, working as a coach for the Chinese team. Olympic champion in 1996, IBA world champion a year later, and he has sent his charge out with renewed vigor to begin this second round, because TUOHETAERBIEKE has come out with a trip hammer of a left hand. He's not really finding the range with it, but he's trying to pick up the tempo, and he lands with a good right hand followed by a long looping left hook. Beautiful single lead left hook from ORALBAY. My goodness, these two boxers possess an abundance of skill. Terrific work from ORALBAY once again. Burst of punches to the body was accurate from TUOHETAERBIEKE. His right hand upstairs was just short of the mark. Terrific combination punching once again from ORALBAY. And again, look at the exchanges, and ORALBAY always looking to answer. TUOHETAERBIEKE remaining in pursuit of his man, tucking up behind gloves and forearms with ORALBAY before initiating a clinch and then leaning on with a head. My goodness, the man flexed his neck to the left and just left a little bit of himself on the forehead of TUOHETAERBIEKE. In his second World Championships, ORALBAY, his first trip to the final after that quarter-final exit 2 years ago. But in 2018, he boxed his way to top spot on the podium at the World Youth Championships down at middleweight, winning 4 contests out of 4 in the event in Budapest. The right hand was off the mark from TUOHETAERBIEKE, so was ORALBAY's attempted counter, but there he did get through with the right hand. The left jab was inaccurate. Right hand turned into a rabbit punch from ORALBAY, because TUOHETAERBIEKE was leaning to his right. And neither man working away on the inside, and again, given the fact that TUOHETAERBIEKE conceded the opening round on a 4-1 split in what was a very tight first 3 minutes, by the way, at least that's how I saw it. To his credit, he did turn up the tempo in the second round. But he's just dropped a little bit here now, unsurprisingly given how much that he put into the first minute. Left jab was countered by a 1-2 combination by ORALBAY. ORALBAY getting busy with a burst of punches, but none of them found the target. Rabbit punching from ORALBAY, my goodness. And spoken to by the referee from Azerbaijan immediately about that infringement, and rightly so. So TUOHETAERBIEKE searching for a right hand, this one becoming increasingly physical now. Both men knocking on the rear of the noggin of their opponent. Nice right hand over the top from TUOHETAERBIEKE. ORALBAY coming forward with a right hand that became rather languid. Looks as though he's feeling the pace. He's breathing through an open mouth. And this bell can't sound soon enough. Both men will look to replenish their energy levels and come out with renewed focus, skill and intensity. Just like that. Show them how to do it, my guy. It's easy from the same side of the ropes, of course. But boxing almost a rite of passage in Kazakhstan. They're giving away with letting his hands go. You can guarantee that spectator has done a bit. But up there in the ring, the man doing the business is Nurbek ORALBAY. Took the first on a 4-1 split. The second round was just as competitive as the first. Now, in the presence of Micro Romero, that shaven-headed figure in the middle, how will the judges have scored the second 3-minute stanza? And it is 3-2 in favor of the man in blue, which means that we have got 3 tied scorecards of 19 points apiece because of the distribution of scores. It's 20 points to 18 for Nurbek ORALBAY. For judges 3 and 4, but it's deadlocked. 19 points apiece for judges 1, 2 and 5. It has all come down to the final 3 minutes in this battle for light heavyweight gold in the 80 kilogram division. And in this, his 6th contest of Tashkent 2023, TUOHETAERBIEKE has made something of a habit of prevailing on split decision verdicts. He won 3-2 over the 25th ranked boxer of the world, Rahman Abdul Gawad, before at the quarter-final stage eliminating the tournament #1 seed and #1 ranked boxer in the world, Arlen Lopez, the 2-time Olympic champion from Cuba. That went to bout review. And then it was a 4-1 split over the tournament #4 seed and #4th ranked boxer in the world, Ghazi Magomed Jalidov of Spain. So he's got nerves of steel, this guy. Keeps himself in contention, keeps on pressing, and has edged out on close verdicts in 3 of his 5 concluded contests so far. That's what he's going to have to produce in this 3rd and final round. And as we approach the halfway stage, remember Nurbek ORALBAY appeared to be not gassing, but he was certainly feeling the pace in the closing stages of the second. We're deep into the round now as we go beyond the midpoint. Whose conditioning, whose concentration will hold up more solidly? Looking for the left jab, then right cross is ORALBAY, but he's not really finding the range with it. Did get through with that right hand. TUOHETAERBIEKE continues to press. Forearm going in from ORALBAY. Minute remaining in this 3rd and final round, and it's TUOHETAERBIEKE taking it to his man, looking to maintain the gap behind a measuring stick of a jab. Is ORALBAY, but he was pinned on the ropes and touched up by a couple of scoring shots by the rampant TUOHETAERBIEKE from China. And he's got to be careful here, ORALBAY, because he's an adept back foot boxer. He leads with the elbow once again, but this, he doesn't want to give the impression of running, because right now through this portion of the round, it looks as though it's TUOHETAERBIEKE looking to make the fight, and then running, followed by holding and spoiling. ORALBAY employing really risky tactics in this 3rd and final round of a contest that is up for grabs, because look at TUOHETAERBIEKE working away until the referee said stop, whereas ORALBAY took the opportunity to look in the ref's direction and not let his hands go. He could well be letting this contest slip, but remember, he only has to convince 1 of the 3 judges that have got it 19 points apiece that he's done enough. And there's a moment of quality with a 2-shot salvo that could be significant. But TUOHETAERBIEKE of China has kept on coming. There's a nice right hand off the back foot from ORALBAY. What a contest in a battle between familiar rivals. They fought one another right up until the final bell. TUOHETAERBIEKE Tanglatihan of China even things up at 19 points apiece for 3 of the 5 scoring judges. I think are you going to call it bout management or running in the final round from Nurbek ORALBAY? I think it's a really risky strategy. Remember, the man in blue only needs to convince 1 of the 3 judges who had it tied to take it, because he's leading 20 points to 18 for judges 3 and 4. Nervous moments indeed for both of the boxers. And remember, if it is 3-2 or 2-3, we go to an automatic bout review. Both men think they've done enough. But which way is this one going to go? It's incredibly tight. How how prudent were the tactics employed by Nurbek ORALBAY in the final 3-minute stanza. He thinks he's number one, so too does the man in red. Here's the verdict.
This championship match comes to a close after the completing of 3 3-minute rounds in the elite men's 75 to 80 kg light heavyweight championship division. Your judges have ruled in favor of your winner by points, declared by split decision. To the blue corner,
it is Nurbek ORALBAY, ecstatic at having been announced as a split decision victor to earn a repeat victory over his familiar rival, TUOHETAERBIEKE Tanglatihan of China. A spirited effort sees him come away with a split decision verdict over the man he bested in a multi-nations contest in Kazakhstan last year. But here, with the stakes much higher, Nurbek ORALBAY claims a senior world championship gold to add to the world youth gold that he won 5 years ago. 5 wins out of 5, and we have to take a moment to pay credit to TUOHETAERBIEKE Tanglatihan. His seed-slaying exploits finally come to an end here in the gold medal bout, but by the narrowest of margins, eliminating the tournament number 1 seed Arlen Lopez at the quarter-final stage, the tournament number 4 seed at the semi-final stage Magomed Jalidov of Spain, but coming up against the tournament number 7 seed TUOHETAERBIEKE Tanglatihan, just coming out on the wrong end of a split decision from his perspective. And that was a moment of confirmation for Nurbek ORALBAY, the 22-year-old from Astana, earning a repeat victory